Hello world, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be stepping away from the tiny living pack to bring you a create a sim video instead, because this one was already pre-recorded. If you already follow me on Instagram, you probably would have seen a sneak peek of it already, but if you don't, then this is brand new to you. But anyways, I stepped away from the tiny living again. Like I said, this was pre-recorded and I have been wanting to upload this since last week, the beginning of last week. And was it? No, I think it was even from the week before, so 2 weeks ago. But anyways, I am going over the characters from the show on Netflix called You. And I am doing these because I watched the show, and no, I'm a little late again. I watched the show, but I got into it late for the first season at least. My sister got me into it. At first, when all the hype was around, I'm not a person who kind of like gets on all the hype just because there's hype about it. Like I have to see it myself and be interested myself to actually be excited for it. So when I first saw all the hype about this show, I was like, I don't know, it doesn't seem cool. I hadn't seen any trailers or anything like that, but people kept talking about it. I gave it a try. When I started the first episode, but honestly I probably didn't even get past the 10 minutes, and I thought it was like a love show, and I was like, nah, this isn't for me, because I'm not the type of person who watches like chick flicks and all that stuff. I'm more into like action, superheroes and explosions and all that stuff. So yeah, I saw the first 2 minutes and I was like, this is a love show, like no thank you. So I stopped watching it. And then later on my sister's like, no, you have to watch it, and she started telling me kind of what it was about, and I was like, oh, okay, that sounds kind of a little bit more like my alley. I love, like I said, action, and if it's not action and stuff like that, then I like horror movies a lot, or like mysteries and things like that. Obviously this isn't really a mystery, I guess you can kind of say that it is, but it's more about him being a stalker. So I actually like that as well. I don't know if you guys remember that TV show from Victoria. It had Victoria Justice in it, from Victorious, and I don't even remember what it was called, but I think it only had one season if I'm not mistaken, maybe two, and it was about a stalker for her too. And I don't remember what it's called. I think it was on MTV, but yeah, I was really into that one too. It was really good. But anyways, Joe is the stalker of the show, and if you haven't seen it, I don't really want to spoil much. You can see that I gave him boobs accidentally because I wanted that skin. I thought it was kind of perfect for him, and I didn't realize I gave him boobs because it has a guy and a girl version. So for the longest time I was confused because the picture has a guy on it, but it gave him boobs. But I figured it out, guys, don't worry. And okay, so Joe is the stalker of the show. He's the main character, I guess I would say. The show focuses around him. It's narrated by him. And he doesn't, I mean, I guess he dresses kind of classy, or not classy, but like business casual. I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know guy style, but basically he's always wearing a blue shirt, a button-down shirt. Obviously it's not open like this one, but I couldn't find one that wasn't. Just gave him some pants, some slacks, and some business shoes. I don't know what they're called, I'm sorry. This next character here is 40, yes, like the number 40. And at first I didn't like his character because he was mean. He was kind of spoiled and mean and bossy, but honestly at the end I really did like him. I thought he was one of my favorites probably, and yeah, actually my favorite maybe. Yeah, besides Delilah and Ellie, I did like him a lot. I think he was just a really misunderstood character, and he's just kind of like a big baby. So I do like him a lot. But what can I say without spoiling much? 40, I guess he's a rich person. He and his sister Love, which I will do in a second, own the grocery / bookstore that Joe ends up working at. So he is the boss. That's why I keep saying that he's bossy and kind of annoying. And he isn't an aspiring, not actor, but writer. He wants to write his own movies and things like that. So he's working on that, but people don't take him seriously because he's actually an addict. So he is going through rehab and things like that. So people don't take him seriously, and he thinks he has these great ideas, but he really doesn't. So he kind of like tortures himself mentally because of that. And like I said, he's just like a big baby towards the end. I don't want to say anymore because I don't want to spoil it, although it's been out for a while, so I don't even know if you guys have watched it or not. But in case you guys are interested on watching it and you haven't, you can start from season 1. Obviously season 1 is very different, not so much because of the plot, but because of the characters. All these characters are brand new except for Joe, of course, because the show revolves around him. So 40, I actually think that he was kind of hard, but surprisingly, I think I'm getting better at creating guys. I had been putting off creating BTS because I suck at creating guys. I created the girls from BlackPink and I thought I did pretty good. I kind of want to go back and kind of give him a makeover because I went back like in their old style. So now I kind of want to go back and give him how they look now, if that makes any sense. If you would like to see that, please give this video a thumbs up or let me know in the comments. No, actually, just give this video a thumbs up. If I see a couple thumbs up, I mean, obviously my channel is not very big, but if I see a couple thumbs up or at least one thumbs up, then I can tell that someone at least wants to see that video. But yeah, I probably will end up doing it anyways, not in a video, but maybe just on my own, because I really want to give them an update of what they look like. I was looking at videos of them like when I created them, so I really liked Rose with her red hair. So I mean, I got used to her blonde hair, but at first it's like, no, I like the red hair, so I created her with the red hair. But now, I mean, I can go and give Rose her blonde hair. I can give Lisa, I think Lisa has like light brown hair right now. And then she goes from like extensions to the ponytail to like her short normal hair. So I don't know what I would do with it. Maybe I give her, yeah, I think I'll give her the ponytail. And then obviously Jisoo, and I think Jisoo has little bangs. Maybe I can give her little bangs. And then Jennie pretty much looks the same. Oh no, actually, did I give her highlights? I don't even remember. This is a U video and I'm talking about BlackPink. But anyways, since I think I got better at creating guys, I might go and create the BTS members. I did go and downloaded some CC for their hair because I think that's kind of the most important thing. But I don't know how well they're gonna come up. So if they come up good, then you can expect a video on that. But if they don't, then I'm never gonna upload it. But I'm gonna try it. Okay, so now I'm moving on to Love, and this is a great sim. I pretty much was getting lucky with the sims that I was getting. I thought it was kind of like a challenging to just go with it. I don't remember if I changed her face or not, but Love was actually the hardest one out of all these people because I don't know, I just couldn't grasp her face, I guess. I kept looking at pictures of her online and I just couldn't, I don't know, I couldn't see her face. That doesn't make any sense. But like with 40 and with Joe, like I was like, okay, they have, or Joe has like very defined cheekbones and he's thin and his lips are pretty small, his eyes are so and so, his hair is this. But for Love, I don't know, I couldn't do that. Like she has kind of big lips, so I got her lips there. She has thick eyebrows. She has, I think she has some kind of freckles, but her eyes, I don't know, her face is just very difficult. So I really did struggle with her, and at the end, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like she doesn't even look like her. But hey, I tried my best. So yep, here I am creating her. I just think like actress herself is like very different looking. Like she's, I don't know. I wish I had this lighter so I could make her shorter because she's pretty short. And then yeah, like I couldn't. I don't know what it was about her, but I just couldn't grasp her head or her face to put it on the sim. I thought it was hard. It's hard, like I said. I don't know, she like here I'm trying to elongate. I can't even speak. What is that about today? I guess I just get overly excited. I was trying to elongate her face, make her face longer basically, to try and get that same effect that she has, because she does have a pretty long face in my opinion, but I don't know what it was. I couldn't get it. So I struggled for quite a while with her, moving her eyes different ways. She has pretty big eyes with her eyelashes. Here I kind of closed her eyelids a little bit, and I feel like it kind of helped because she does have pretty, like, her eyelids are like kind of heavy on her. But I don't know, I just couldn't grasp it. If you think I did a good job, then let me know. Maybe it was the hair. I don't know. I keep saying I don't know because I really don't know. Maybe it was the hair. I tried my best. Let me know how I did with her, if you think she kind of resembles her, because in my opinion I feel like she doesn't, but I don't know, I could be wrong. It's just, I could be just mean to myself. Here I am making her face longer again. I feel like it helps. I feel like maybe if you kind of squint your eyes, I don't know. I showed these to my sister as like the screenshots, and you know, she recognized right away who Joe and 40 and all of those were, but she did not recognize Love. So I guess for me that's like, yeah, she doesn't look like Love. But anyways, when it came to makeup, I kept her pretty natural because she doesn't really wear makeup in the show. At least that maybe mascara and that's it. And yep, I don't know, I think I do remember and go back to give her freckles. But as far as dressing her, I know she kind of dresses like kind of like hippie-ish, I don't know if that's the right word, but she wears like these long dresses and these long skirts. I was looking for a long skirt to give her because I swear I had one, but I couldn't find it, so I ended up just giving her a dress that she doesn't really wear on the show, but I feel like if she owned it, she would totally wear it. It's something she'd totally have in her closet. At least that's what I think. So this is not the skirt I tried to give her. I had another one, but it wasn't. This one's too bougie. But yeah, this dress, I feel like if she had it, I mean, it's something that she would totally wear and have in her closet. As far as for the little shoes, I give her little sandals. Like, I don't know, they're not wedges, but I do give her little, yeah, these. I feel like it's kind of up her style, and I do notice that she has that little earring like on the top of her ear, so I try to look for something to make that similar. And here I am messing with her face again. I think I mess with her a lot because I'm still not happy with that. I don't even know, I think I'll come back a couple more times to her face, but I do that like I don't get it in the video because I would have kept this video going for a long time, and I did not want that because it's a creative sim, so it's supposed to be short. But it's supposed to be short, but I ended up doing like the whole cast, so I'm sorry, it's like 20 minutes. So again, sorry about that. And I still have to go and edit the screenshots. By the way, this video stressed me out so much, not because, you know, putting it together was stressful, because it wasn't, but when I was editing this, I had already edited it, so it was just ready for the voiceover, but I had been slacking because I had been doing other stuff with the tiny living. And then when I went this morning to look for the video or to open up the file and just to do my voiceover, it kept saying that the video had not been found, and I was freaking out because I don't know where it went, and I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna have to start over. How am I gonna create these characters again from scratch like on the Sims? Like, no, I'm not gonna do this. So this video, that time went to waste. But I ended up going to my recycle bin and I found them, so I recovered the files, and now I'm just doing the voiceover again. But that was very stressful, and honestly I almost cried. I was so mad. I had accidentally deleted the videos along with the other videos that I had done, I guess, for tiny living. But yeah, this morning was stressful. But anyways, these next characters are Delilah and her sister Ellie. So Delilah's first, and I really like Delilah and Ellie. I think they're great characters. Like, they're really, like, at least Delilah, like, she has gone through so much, and she's kind of like hiding. I don't know, should I spoil who these characters are? Basically, Delilah and Ellie are neighbors to Joe, where his new apartment is. Delilah is the landlord, and Ellie was obviously it's the little sister. And Delilah takes care of her, and they don't. I think they have a mom. I'm not sure about a dad. I forgot. But basically, Ellie prefers to live with Delilah. Delilah's kind of hard on her just because she doesn't want Ellie to get hurt, and she's kind of an overprotective sister. And Delilah has gone through some stuff. She is not a reporter, she's just a writer. She likes to expose like famous people who have done like shady stuff and put them on blast. And I think that's all I'm gonna say about her. But Delilah and Joe end up having a thing, a little fling. And what else can I say? This is hard. Like, I just want to talk about the whole story. But basically, yeah, this is Delilah. I think she's a very, like, at first she's kind of like mean, but at the end she's kind of like 40. She's very lovable, at least to me. You end up really like feeling for her. But anyways, this is kind of a plain outfit, but that's honestly what she wears. She wears little hoodies and like little shirts. She actually wears this shirt based on one of the pictures that I saw. And this is Ellie. Ta-da! I'm kidding. But for Ellie, she's a teenager, and she ends up teaching Joe about like how to be cool like on social media. So Joe actually has a social media profile thanks to Ellie on this season. And then you know how in the first season Joe always has to find that one child to kind of like father and protect. For the first season it was the little kid, the neighbor, again the little boy, and this season Ellie is that little boy, basically. Not the boy, you know, not exactly, but Ellie basically portrays that little boy. So she is the one that Joe finds and is little and wants to protect and father. So she is the same character essentially. But Ellie is very sassy and kind of mean, but I really like her. She's kind of very sarcastic. She's a fun character, and she, again, and her sister Delilah don't really get along much, and Joe tries to help with that, and I feel like he does. I feel towards the end they actually start getting along. But again, I feel like Ellie doesn't look much like Ellie either in the sim version versus the real version. But I tried. I don't know. I don't know about teenagers. Something's difficult. I think the actress has little freckles as well, and I think I do forget to give them to her. But again, Ellie, just some jeans and some, I know she wears like flannels, but I thought I had some CC with flannels, but I didn't, so I ended up just giving her the flannel around her waist, and I think I just gave her like some Converse or something. But that's it, out of the way. And then after this I go and create Candace, and I think she's actually the last one that I create. Yeah, she's the last one that I create. So that makes it what, a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. I feel like I'm missing one. I could be wrong. Maybe it's from the first season. I never did it for the first season, but I would have created, I guess it would just been Joe and Beck. That's the 2 main characters, but there's a lot more in this season. But here is Candace. I don't remember her last name, but Candace, you might know her for the first season because they keep giving all these flashbacks of her, like Joe thinking about her, and it's basically insinuated that Joe kills her, which he thought that he did, but Candace didn't really die. She went to the police and no one really believed her because she didn't have any proof, so she's taking it upon herself to get revenge on Joe. So she is back this season to do exactly that, but I'm not gonna say if she ever gets revenge, or if she does, then how she gets it. So you guys will have to watch it because I don't want to spoil much. I keep saying that, but then I want to talk about it like a lot because I don't know what to talk about. These voiceovers, I'm sorry, I feel like they're so awkward, but that's just how I feel. I really do feel awkward. I need to get back into knowing how to record these, or I don't know. How is the new mic, by the way? I had mentioned that I had gotten a new one. I feel like the audio is okay. At least I don't struggle, because with the other one I used to struggle so much for it to even get detected. This one detects it right away. But I'm approaching the end of the video. Please let me know in the comments down below who you think I got the closest to and who probably was the worst and didn't resemble themselves. I can handle criticism. But also give it a thumbs up to this video to remember about the BlackPink girls makeover. And then don't forget to subscribe. It would really mean a lot if you subscribe. It will make the world. Every time I get a subscriber, I'm like, yes! I'm like the happiest ever. But anyways, I am gonna go into screenshots pretty soon. Here I come back to Delilah to give her hoop earrings. I go back and do a couple more things, and then screenshots it is. See you guys on the next one. Bye!